Yeah. So we are going to start the session. Margaret Helen Martin, Miss. Coronary artery disease, angina. So this is Margaret Helen Martin. So for the first 5 minutes, you have to only prepare reading time. You cannot underline, you cannot do anything. Then next 40 minutes will be writing time. Yes. What are the key concepts? Let us study. Yeah. So just go through the text. Yes. Now what you have to do is just find out the important information. So, right. Discharge plan. Discharge plan. Okay. Using the information in the case notes, write a letter to the nurse in charge of the district nursing service, outlining Miss Martin's situation and anticipated needs following her return home tomorrow. Return home tomorrow. So tomorrow is the discharge. Today we are writing the letter. So tomorrow is the discharge. So she is returning back home. Okay. So you are writing to the nurse in charge. Who is the nurse in charge? Okay, we don't know. We just know the profession. We don't know the name of the person. Okay, this is not personalized to the name. It is to the nurse in charge. Okay. The next one, the nurse in charge. Okay. And the district nursing service, Greenville Community Healthcare Center, 88 Highton Road, Greenville. So this is how you're going to write the address. So the address, the nurse in charge, the nurse in charge. Okay. Then district nursing service. And next, Greenville Community Health Care Center. (88) Highton Road, Greenville. Yeah. So this is the address. We are going to write this address. Fine. This is going into the case letter. This is going into the letter. So you have the name of the profession, name of the service. Okay. So, and then you have the center, care center, right? And then you have the road and then the city. So these are the 5 things you are going to write. These are the 5 things you are going to write. Now what you can do is you can just take the sheet that is single sheet. Quality check, single sheet. Yeah, here it is. Save as. Yeah, I'm saving this one now. Okay. And this is Margaret Helen Martin. Margaret Helen Martin. Okay. So we are opening here. And now we are taking this Okay. Right. So you can copy these 50 sheets or 100 sheets and keep them with you. Okay. Copy this 50 or 100 sheets and keep them with you. Fine. Okay. So we have taken 2 pages now. Now, first page. So this is the copy text. We have taken the information from here. And what you can do is you can write here. You can paste here. So right. So this is how you have to maintain the left margin. Left margin. Yeah. So see that it is in the straight line. Yeah. So the nurse in charge, District Nursing Service, Greenville Community Healthcare Center, 88 Highton Road, Greenville. Then afterwards leave one line. Leave one line here. So that's it. Leave one line here. So next, you'll write the date. Date. Now where to take the date? So discharge tomorrow. Return home tomorrow. So today's date. Discharge date is this one. Okay. Discharge date is given. Admission date is this. And discharge date is this. So discharge date. Take this one. Discharge date. Okay. Cardiologist report is pending. Okay, fine. So discharge date. Take this. So you can just write the date here. And the date is 16 July. Yeah, 2017. Next, leave one more line. So after every topic comes, you have to leave one line. Okay, leave one line. Next here, salutation. Salutation. Okay. Dear nurse, that's enough. Dear nurse. No need of too much dear charge nurse, dear nurse in charge, all these not needed. Dear nurse. Right. Dear nurse. So then again leave one line. Dear nurse. And you are writing regarding whom? So you can just say regarding. Okay. Regarding colon. Regarding colon. Miss Margaret Helen Martin. That is her name. Comma. So you go to the case notes again. So you are writing the name is Margaret Helen Martin. Then we have two things. Date of birth is there and age is also there. Both are there. So whichever you are comfortable, you write. But when both the things are there, write date of birth. Right? Date of birth. Okay. Fine. Date of birth, sorry. It's 25 July 1935. 25 July 1935. So that's it. So this is also finished. So address is over, date is done, then salutation is over, and the subject line is also over. So now we are going to write 5 different things. So what are those 5 different things? Body of the letter. Next one will be body of the letter. Okay, now let us see here. The body can be divided into 5 lines. Okay, 5 things will come here. So 5 things you are going to So 5 things. Right. So these 5 things, so you will be going to the first page and they can go into the second page also. Okay. So now this is the first page and from then the second page also it will go. Second page here, somewhere you can take, so leave this first line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, here you can consider. So, okay, let us consider this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have left 10 lines. So we can close our letter here somewhere. A little more also is okay, but this is enough. Then here we'll write the closing. Okay. So what is the closing here? Yours sincerely or yours faithfully? Because we are not given the name of the nurse, only nurse in charge. So you have to write yours faithfully. You have to write yours faithfully. Okay. So date is given here. So we have gone there, date. Where is the date? Date is here. This is the date. We are taking the date from here. 16 July 2017. So this is the date. So this is the date. So the green marks, this will go into the letter. The next one, you have the salutation. Dear, here it will go. The nurse in charge. The salutation will be here. So dear nurse, that's enough. Dear nurse, that's enough. So if nurse in charge is there, then you are taking dear nurse. So that's it. Okay. Right, dear nurse. The next one is salutation. Okay, dear nurse. Then salutation. Subject line. Subject line is here. Okay, you can take from here subject line. Okay, regarding column Miss Margaret, Helen, Martin. Okay, comma, date of birth, colon, 25 July 1935. 25 July 1935. Okay, 25 July 1935. In the same way, regarding Miss Margaret Helen Martin. If date of birth is not there, you can use this one. Aged. Okay. Aged 81. So both of them are right. Both of them are right. So you can use either date of birth or you can use age. Now, which is better? First priority is date of birth. If date of birth and age both are given, write date of birth. If only date of birth is given, then definitely you'll write date of birth. If date of birth is not given and only age is given, then write age. So first priority and second priority. So follow the first priority and second priority. So that's so simple as that. The next one. So next. So that is done. So body of the letter is there now. We know body of the letter, we are going to write 5 paragraphs. Now what are those 5 paragraphs? Okay, is here. 5 paragraphs. 5 paragraphs, okay. Now this is the body of the letter. So the introduction, the main problems, the other important histories, then the discharge plan. This is a discharge letter. So you can take this one. Okay. You can take this pattern because this is a discharge letter. You can take this pattern. Okay. So, because this is a discharge letter. The introduction, the main problems, and the other important problems and histories, and then the discharge plan, and then the conclusion. So this is the way how you can present. This is the way how you can present. And next. So totally 7 components we have now. So till 5th one is there. Then the sixth one is this one, dear nurse. Sorry. So see, closing remarks. Now closing remarks. Closing remarks is here. Yours faithfully. Because here, name of the nurse is not given. So you're going to put yours faithfully. Okay? Yours faithfully. So there you are. So green ones are going into the letter. Okay, yellow marks are there, relevant information. Okay. So green ones, these are going into the letter as it is. And this is the relevant information. So find out the relevant information. Find out the relevant information. So this is the relevant information which you have to select from the case notes. And you have to transform into this style and take it and write in this pattern. So like this you are submitting. So this is how you are going to place it in the case note letter. So next one. So here we'll get, what is that? Yours faithfully. Yours faithfully. Okay, yours faithfully. So that's it. Yours faithfully. Then leave another line. No, leave another line. You can leave 2 lines. You want to see the case notes? Okay, you can see the sample letter if you want. So 2 lines. 2 lines in between. Okay. So this is only 1 line you can see here in between. But here to here it is 2 lines. Okay. So leave 2 lines. Right. And then you'll be writing about yourself. Your address. Recipient's address we call it. Recipient's address. What is the recipient address? So your name is not given, but you are a ward nurse. And you are in the cardiac unit. And you are in Greenville Public Hospital. And this Greenville Public Hospital is in Greenville. Okay. So now here, so ward nurse, cardiac unit, Greenville Hospital. So this information, this is ward nurse. So you are a ward nurse and you are in the cardiac unit and it is in Greenville Public Hospital and it is in Greenville. Greenville. Yeah. So how are you going to write this? It's like this. So ward nurse. Okay. So that's it. Ward nurse, cardiac unit, Greenville Public Hospital, Greenville. So this is okay. This will go into the letter. Right. So we have got the 7 points here. This is right. Next one. if instead of dear nurse, some other name is there, name is given, and you'll write the name. So, lost. Yeah. So now here, if name is given, for example, the name is to Mrs. or Miss or something else. Say, yeah, like this, Mrs. Edith Penny. So name is given. Name is given. If name is given, okay, name is given. If name is given, then what you are supposed to do? So then you will write here, yours sincerely. Then you write yours sincerely. So that is the difference. So name known, yours sincerely. Name not known, profession, then dear nurse or dear sir, then yours faithfully. So that is how you are going to present it. So right. So follow this pattern always. Don't deviate. Name is known, yours sincerely. Name is not known, yours faithfully. That's all, nothing else other than that. So definitely follow these points. Then lastly, we have got the address. Ward nurse, cardiac unit, Greenville Public Hospital, Greenville. So this also copy text. So that will come here now. Okay, 2 lines or 3 lines, no problem. So ward nurse, cardiac unit, Greenville Public Hospital, Greenville. Fine. So this is how you are. Now in the middle, there is a body of the letter. Okay, present it very neatly and try to write in this only. Many people I tell every time, write in quality check answer sheet. Nobody is bothered. No, you don't want even to learn. Okay. So please follow the pattern because organization is very important. Systematic is very important. Okay, what is expected you have to give. That's it. So now we have 7 body parts. Now what are those 7 components? The 7 components. First one is the 7 components of an OET letter. What are the 7 components of an OET letter? Okay, you should know the 7 components of the OET letter. I think here it is enough for us. Yeah, these are the 7 components of an OET letter. Okay, components I am giving like this. These are the 7 components. So main components. Okay. Seven components of an OET letter. So this is the 5th one, the body of, okay, the body is the 5th one. Then now let us label this. The first one is the address. This has become very dark. So make it little light because it will go into the so that is better. So follow, this is the, you can take this as a route map. Okay, fine. So these are the 7 components of the OET letter. So these follow them very seriously. And next, this is the 7th one. 7 points. So let us take the body. So we got this one. So the body, right. So we got different things. So first one, the body, 5 paragraphs. Then the address. Where is the address? Address is here. Address is here. So next we are going to the main body. So we are going to learn the sentences. So, right. So now this is the address. And here these are together. Okay. This is the salutation and the leave taking. Dear nurse is salutation. Sorry. It's yours. It's yours faithfully. Yours faithfully. Yours faithfully. So these go together. Remember that. Okay. The first one is this one and the second one is this one. These are 2 options. If the name is known, okay. If the name is known, yours sincerely. You cannot use both. Only one you can use. Otherwise, you can use yours faithfully. Right. Now, next. You have the date here. Then, any one of these you can use, but the priority is the first one. So, if date of birth is given, use date of birth. If date of birth is not given, use age. That's it. And the remaining one is this one. That is sender's particulars. Sender's particulars. Okay. Right. Now, discharge plan. Now we are going to the body of the letter. We are going to the body of the letter. Now here, in the body of the letter, we are writing 5 paragraphs. 5 paragraphs. So this discharge plan will go into the last paragraph. Last paragraph, body paragraph 3. That is what we have seen here. Discharge plan will go into the 4th paragraph. 4th paragraph. Yeah. This is 4th paragraph. Discharge plan. This will go into body. Okay, main body paragraph 3. Main body paragraph 3. Discharge plan. All these things. And anticipated needs of the patient. This also will go into, okay, expected needs of the patient. So this is also main body paragraph 3. Okay. Now, during hospitalization, you write in the 2nd paragraph. Okay. So, admission and hospitalization. So that will go into body paragraph. Yeah. So you can write 2 different things, right? There are 2 points. Now let us see. Yeah. Main problems. Other important things and histories you can write into the 2nd paragraph. Body paragraph 1, main problems. Body paragraph 2, other important problems and histories. 3rd one is discharge plan. So now this is history, social and family background. This is history. You can write in main body paragraph 2. This is history. Okay. Right. That is history. This is diagnosis, treatment, medication. Okay. Medical information. This is medical history. Medical history, celiac disease, angioplasty. This will, yeah, this is medical history. Right. All these are noticed here. Okay. So whichever is important, you can write that one. So body, personal history, social history, all these things. Okay. Main body paragraph 2. You can write main body paragraph. Just you can check it out here. So first one, you see this is okay. So write the introduction, number 1. You can see here, just I'm giving you an outline. This is paragraph number 1. Okay. This is introduction. This is introduction. And the last paragraph is conclusion. This is conclusion. This is, say, conclusion. Okay. First one is introduction, last one is conclusion. And this is, okay. Right. 1, paragraph number 1. Main problem, that is celiac disease and other things, whatever is there. Personal and family history is written. Okay, you can write here. Then this is, right. Okay. This is what, second one. I change the color of this one. And this is the 3rd one. So total you can write in 5 paragraphs. It depends on case to case. Okay. So it depends on case to case. So this here, first introduction is given. First introduction is given, discharge. Then, okay. So family history and other things. Then afterwards, here. This is main problem and other things. What are the things which are there here? Then next one, this is personal history. Okay. Personal history. Right. That is personal things, everything. And then next one here, this is general information. General information. And the last one is conclusion. So you have to organize. You have to organize any style. Okay. So which is relevant, organization of the letter is very important. What's the main problem? And then what are the other important histories? And finally, the discharge plan. Okay. Now this here, discharge plan is more important because discharge plan is too much. So you can, this is a different type of case. So most importantly, you see here, discharge plan is regarding dietary. So diet, then physiotherapy, then other activities. So three important things are there. So you have to cover these things. Okay. You have to cover these three things: dietary management, then physiotherapy, and other activities. So what you have to do. The next one. Here, nursing management. So this is during hospitalization. During hospitalization, this is not important because she is being discharged. Okay. And now only the implementation of the activities is needed. So focus on those things more. Focus on those things more. Right. So now let us see sentence after sentence. Okay. Sentence after sentence, which is important, what is important and what is not important. Let us check those things. Right. So now one by one, let us see here how to write the introduction. In the introduction, what you are going to write. Now, Miss Margaret Helen Martin. So just write Miss Martin. Already in the beginning itself, we have written what regarding Miss Margaret Helen Martin. So no need of writing every time this one. So just write Miss Martin. Or first paragraph, you write Miss Margaret Helen Martin, and next paragraph beyond Martin, Miss Martin. Oh, no need actually. Once it's enough here, it's enough. This is the main subject. So everywhere, no need again. So now you can write about these points. What are the things you have to write? Okay. Yeah. Now let us take the body. The introduction. First, you'll write the introduction. Introduction, you can write in maximum 3 lines or 4 lines, 30 to 40 words, 24 to 30, 25 to 30 words. Okay. How many lines? 3 lines. Okay. Then 3 sentences, 3 in 1. Okay. Send 3 sentences in 1. In 1 sentence, mega sentence, we can say mega sentence. Okay. Then what else you have to do is 24 to 25 to 30 words. 25 to 30 words. So write 3 sentences and club those into 1 sentence. That is enough. So right. So Miss Margaret Helen Martin is being discharged tomorrow. Number 1. Miss Margaret Helen Martin. Okay. Okay, right. Blah, blah, blah. Helen is being discharged back home tomorrow. This is 1 sentence. So with starting with Miss Margaret Helen Martin. Now second sentence, if you take, okay. Okay, Miss Helen. So this is not needed again. Just for our reference, we are using. Okay. She was diagnosed with. Suppose she was diagnosed with coronary artery disease. Sorry, why I'm writing capital letters. Coronary artery disease. So this is second sentence. This is second sentence. Next one. Miss. Okay. Miss Margaret Helen Martin. Okay. Yeah, Miss Margaret Helen Martin was diagnosed with, yeah. Right, next one. Miss Margaret Helen Martin is being discharged back home tomorrow. Home. Next point is Miss Margaret Helen Martin requires what? Okay, suppose what does she require? Anticipated needs outlining. So what does she require? Regular monitoring and appropriate management. Manage, monitoring and management. Okay, medication. Okay, so monitoring. You can see all monitoring all these things. And arrange. This is management. Okay, and monitor progress. Right. See, mostly management. Monitor adherence. So monitoring is very important and need home visits from community. Post-operative medication management, monitoring and management. So you can write these two things. Requires regular monitoring or regular supervision or regular observation or regular monitoring and appropriate management. So like this. Okay. So these are the things, three things you have to write. Fine. Now, first one we'll take Miss Margaret Helen Martin, and remaining things you need not say. So this will go into brackets because it will be repetition. So this, you know, when you are joining these sentences, this will go off. Okay. So Miss Margaret Helen Martin, comma, who was diagnosed with coronary artery disease, comma, requires regular monitoring and appropriate management following the discharge back home tomorrow. Following the discharge back home tomorrow. So like that you can join these three sentences into one sentence. These are three sentences actually, and you can write in one sentence. You can write in any way you want, but write properly. Okay. So today, Larai Vadil was telling, sir, explain me how to write the case notes in introduction, purpose. So this is the way how you are going. The purpose is requires. It requires what? This is the purpose. You're writing this letter for what? For regular monitoring and appropriate management. This is the purpose. This is the purpose. Right? So this is how you are going to write. So next. So this is how you write the introduction. Once you write the introduction, okay, you leave one line. You will leave one line. Okay. Then next step. What are you going to write? What are you going to write? So we'll write some sentences now. Okay, I'll teach you. Okay. Conclusion, you can write conclusion. This introduction only should go again into the conclusion, but in a different style, based on the aforementioned circumstances. So here you can say, here also 2 lines only. 2 lines you write. Okay. So conclusion based. Okay. So the same thing you will write, right? Based on the aforementioned circumstances. Okay. Based on the aforementioned circumstances, ongoing supervision. So regular monitoring changed to ongoing supervision, and appropriate management is changed to necessary action plan would be profoundly beneficial. Okay. Ongoing supervision and the necessary action plan would be profoundly beneficial for improving the condition of Miss Martin. Full stop. In case any additional information is required, please do not hesitate to contact me. That's it. So these are the above mentioned circumstances. Ongoing supervision and necessary action plan would be profoundly beneficial to improve, okay, for improving the condition of Miss Martin. Okay. In case any additional information is required, please do not hesitate to contact me. So this, okay, these 3 lines you can write. These 3 lines, these 2 lines you can write. 2 sentences you can write in 3 lines. That's it. This is the way how you can create a quality sentence. Who create quality sentences. Right. So learn how to write, learn how to master these things. Now body paragraph. Okay. So you can organize the body paragraph and you can write. I'm going to give you some sentences now. What you can write and how you can write. So now here, yeah. Now you can see you have written the date of birth here. You have written the date of birth in the introduction. So we can use the age here. Okay. Miss Martin is an octogenarian, 81 years old. So you can use one word, one sentence. This is a very special word. Okay. Cambridge Dictionary. Now you will write what? Okay. So normally everyone will write a sentence like this. So take one sentence here. What is that one sentence? Okay. Miss Martin is 81 years old. So this is one sentence you can use. So this is one ordinary sentence which anybody can use. But what you can say, you can use a sentence. Miss Martin is an octogenarian. Octogenarian, 1 second. So, yeah, correct. Octogenarian. A person who is between 80 and 89 years old is called an octogenarian. This is a very special word, vocabulary. Not everyone can write this word. So why don't you use this word? If you write like this, you'll get octogenarian. Yeah. Yeah. Miss Martin is an octogenarian. Right. Okay. So Miss Martin is an octogenarian. This is an ordinary sentence and this is an extraordinary sentence. If you write like this, you'll get B plus and A grade. If you write like this, you'll get D. And if again mistakes are there, you'll get C plus. So like that. So this is sentence number 1. So next, what else you can take is, now you have talked about this age. Then after age, what else you can talk in the paragraph 1? Okay, because she has a problem. What is that problem? The problem is heart disease. She has a heart disease, coronary artery disease. Coronary artery disease and angina. So she has a heart disease. Now let us see here. Treatment is angioplasty. It was done in 2008. So this is not okay. Right. Now let us see. Yeah. Right. Family history is there of heart disease. You can see coronary heart disease. Family history of coronary heart disease. And this is mother and 2 of 3 brothers. That means you can see here. So her 2 brothers has this problem and mother also has this problem. So father doesn't have and 1 brother doesn't have. But it's well, consistent with this family. It's established. It's it's stable in their family. It's going on in their family. It's a consistent problem with everyone, almost everyone. So 4 people are there. So she and 3 brothers. Okay, she and 3 brothers. So you can see that very clearly there. So 4 members, mother, 2 brothers, and Helen. So 4 people have this problem in the family out of 6. So it is very established. Okay, she has a family history. She has a family history, and personally also she has, and family also she is there. So family history and also personal history. So you can see this. This is personal disease. Personally she has this disease, and family also has this disease. So you can say, yeah. Number 2, sentence number 2. Sentence number 2. Okay. So we'll take number 2 out, because we want only the subject. Okay. So number 2. Right. Now here, she has a family, but she has a history of heart disease. She has a history of heart disease. This is 1 sentence. And she has a family history of heart disease. She has a history of heart disease. This is 1. She has a history of heart disease. This is 1. She has a history. This is history. This is personal history. She has a personal history of heart disease. Okay. Right. So she has a personal history of heart disease, and that is how we know here. So how to relate these 2 things? She has a personal history of heart disease. She has a medical history. Okay. Personal history. That's very clear. It's very clear. And you can see angioplasty was done in 2008. Okay. Now, next one is, she has a family history of coronary heart disease. Okay, she has a family history of coronary artery disease. She has a coronary heart disease and coronary heart disease. Coronary heart disease, both heart disease. Fine. Now, let us take that one also here. So she has a family history of heart disease. Second one is she has a family history also. Not only her personal history, okay, she has a family history also of heart disease. So both together, if you take, she has, okay, she has, okay, a history and history, okay, right. So now what you can do is this personal and here remove history, okay, personal and family. Now history becomes common. History of heart disease. She has a personal and family history of heart disease. So like this, you can write the sentence. And this is very well established. This family history is well established and personal history is also established. So you can say she has an established personal and family history of heart disease. So that is what, this is the second sentence. So these two sentences are joined into one sentence. She has an established personal and family history of heart disease. So this is the way how you can write. So this is the second problem. Age is 81 years old. Okay, this is personal age and this is the personal history and family history together because both are same. So both are joined into one sentence. Okay, both are joined into one sentence. Next one, third. Next one is the third one. Now let us see. Now here you can see celiac disease. Celiac disease. This is another problem. So the next problem is celiac disease. She has celiac disease. So she suffers from celiac disease. Okay. Additionally, you can say additionally or in addition. Additionally, comma, she suffers from celiac disease. This one. Copy. Okay. She suffers from celiac disease. Small letter. Okay. Full stop. Additionally, she suffers from celiac disease. Okay. Additionally, she suffers from celiac disease. You can write like that. Okay. Then next one, what are the other problems about her? Other problems are hearing loss. Hearing loss. Hearing loss. She cannot hear properly. Wears hearing aid. She has hearing loss and she wears hearing aid. Okay. So you can write like that one. Right. She cannot hear properly. Okay. Right. She has a hearing problem and she wears hearing aids. Aid. She wears a hearing aid. So these two things you can write together. So the fourth point. Okay. The fourth point is right. She has reduced hearing. She has reduced hearing and therefore or for which or and therefore comma or for which, anyway you can say and therefore or you can say for which she wears a hearing aid. Okay. Now first I am giving you ordinary sentences because everywhere you can see active voice, active voice, active voice. You have to change them into passive voice afterwards. Okay. Okay. You can transform them into passive voice as and when possible. Not always you can change. As and when you can transform into passive voice. So she has she, everywhere she is coming. Okay, everywhere she is coming. So you can change it into passive voice, right? Next one. So these are the general things, most important things, that is medical history. Main problem. What is the main problem? Heart disease. Second problem is celiac disease. And third problem is hearing aids. All the problems you have written, all the worries, all the main problems. I told you already. The main problems you are writing, all the main problems. The main problem is heart disease. Okay. The main problem is heart disease. The second problem is celiac disease. And the third problem is hearing loss. So three problems are there. You have written the three problems. Right. You can see there. Right. Next one. So overweight is also there here. Okay. So whichever is needed, you use. Next one. Next, we are going to the leave one line. So this is introduction, BP1. Okay, this is body paragraph 1. Main body paragraph 1. So you are writing main paragraph 1 here. Okay, next main body paragraph 2. So write the main body paragraph 2 here. Right. Now main body paragraph 2, what will you write? So these are not this, these are very serious problems, age factor and all these things. But the next important problems which are not that serious. Okay. So you have to write. Now next one. First point, 2.1. First point is, secondary problem, the other important problems and histories. The other important problems and histories. What are the other important problems? So here, hypertension, hypercholesteremia, okay, she has reduced hearing. Okay, spelling mistake. Thank you very much. Okay, right. So, next one is overweight, body mass index. Overweight, okay, body mass index. So this you can write in the next paragraph. This is secondary problem. This is not that much serious problem, but problem is there. So you can write in the secondary problem, this one, okay. Anxiety is also there. So, right, body mass index. Miss Martin is overweight. Okay, you can write in brackets. Okay, BMI 29.5. 29.5. BMI is 29.5. Overweight, BMI 29.5. Miss Martin is overweight. Okay. So you, instead of writing Miss Martin, you can just write passive voice. Body mass index of 29.5. Okay. Which has been recorded. Okay. Reveals obesity, or okay, confirms the overweight nature, obesity or something, like whatever you want. So you can transform that one. So first, simple style you take. First, learn how to write ordinary sentences. Then afterwards, based on this one, we can write improved sentences. Right. Next one. Number 2. Point number 2. Right. Now let us see here. Point number 2 is, she is very anxious. Okay. About returning, she doesn't want to go home. She doesn't want to go home. Okay. She doesn't want to go home because she is not sure whether she will cope. whether she can adjust. She is anxious about returning home. So she does not want to go home, but they are sending her home. She is not interested to go home. So try to understand this. Patient, Miss Helen, is anxious about returning home. She is not interested. She is not eager to return home. She is anxious. She is not eager. She is not ready to go home. She is anxious, means she is worried. She is tensed to go home because she is alone. Nobody is there. How can I manage? That is the condition. That's the problem. Because she is not sure whether she can manage. Okay. So that you can write down. Okay. You can write about this anxiety. Okay. She is recovering, no problem, but she has anxiety to stay alone at home. And how am I going to manage? So this is what you can write. Okay. She is anxious. She is anxious about her return. She is anxious about returning back home, returning home or going back to home. Okay, return home. She is anxious about her return home. And not only that, because she wants to, she is doubtful, not sure whether she will cope. So health, she is adjust, she can manage with this health, right? She is not sure whether she can manage. That is her condition. She is not sure about her condition, her health condition. Okay, so you can write that one also. Okay, she is anxious about her return home. And next one, number 3. Okay, what all you can write there? I'm giving you the points. Okay. Right. And she is also worried about her health, general health. She is unsure about her coping with the situation. Coping with the situation at home. She is unsure about coping with the situations. Okay. She is unsure about the coping with the situations because she is doubtful about her health in general. She is unsure about managing the situation all alone, coping with the situations all alone at her residence. Okay. She is unsure about coping with the situations all alone without any support. She is doubtful. She is unsure about her health. Okay. Right? She is unsure about her health in general because she is doubtful whether she can cope with the situations all alone. Okay. Everything individually, personally, at her residence. That is what she has a big doubt. You can change your sentences and you can write. You can write in 101 different ways. I'm just giving you the important basic points. Number 4. Number 4. Number 4. Let us see number 4 here. Number 4. Okay. Number 4. So, see here. Now food. Okay, she has meals on wheels, meal delivery service for elderly. She does not cook. She does not cook. She depends everything on this meals on wheels. Okay. She depends everything on meals on wheels. So it is delivered home. Okay. This is a meal delivery service for elderly. This comes, okay, Monday to Friday lunch and dinner. And weekend she orders frozen meals for weekends. Okay. Monday to Friday, lunch and dinner. Okay. For weekends, she orders frozen meals. Okay. Now what you can do is, so everything is delivered home. She doesn't cook. Okay. Right. So she doesn't cook. Right. She doesn't have the habit of cooking. Okay, that you can write. Next point. She does not cook. She does not cook. She does not cook meals. Okay, she does not cook meals for herself. So she does not cook meals for herself. Then now what happens? So because she does not cook meals for herself, therefore what is she doing? She is depending on Meals on Wheels, delivery service for the elderly. Okay. So she depends on the service provider. Okay. Now let us see here. This is she does not cook. Now she has meal delivery service. She depends on meal delivery service. Okay. Currently she depends on meals on meals. She depends on Meals on Wheels. Okay, on meal delivery service. Meal delivery service for the elderly. She regularly depends okay. She regularly depends on that one only. She does not cook, right? So, meal delivery service. She regularly depends on meal delivery service. She regularly depends on the meal delivery service. The meal delivery service for the elderly. What is that? Meals on Wheels. Inverted commas. So afterwards you can join this sentence. I'm giving small sentences, small points. So afterwards you can join all these sentences into 1 or 2 big sentences or 3 big sentences or 4 big sentences. How you are writing, that is your points. I'm just giving you the points here. Next, number 6. Number 6. Right. Now next one. So she does not drive. Okay. 3 siblings, all unwell. 5 nieces, nephews live in Greater Greenville area. Financially independent. She is financially independent. Lives in own house in Greenville. Okay. No children. Never married. Okay. Never married. So next one. So now here, so monitoring is needed here. So she requires home visits for community, adherence to post-operative medication, exercise, dietary regimen, and all these things. Okay. So she requires, this is last paragraph. You can write. Okay. If it is needed, you can write. Just this is necessary, you write. Otherwise, it is not necessary, don't write. So which is relevant information that you have to pick up. Okay. Now, nursing management. Contact with family intermittent. Okay. So tolerating light diet and fluids, routine post-operative recovery, bleeding. Then here, supervised by dietitian, referred by doctor. Supervised by dietitian and referred by doctor. So, right. So drink plenty of fluids. Exercise plan monitored by physiotherapist. Okay. So this is also important. Exercise plan monitored by physiotherapist. This is important. So regular daily light exercise. For example, this is example. This is not important. For example, it's not that this, just an example. Okay, whatever they suggest. Okay, that is important here. And then physiotherapy. Yeah. Then dietitian. Right. So dietitian, gluten-free diet. So frequent small meals are flex. So regular monitoring is needed. Regular support is needed here. Okay, monitoring, supervision, observation, support, care. So you can say regular support, regular care. Okay. Needs care. Okay, needs support. So she has to develop, because family support is not there. Family support is not there. So here it is, family support is not there. So she needs, nobody is there. So infrequent family support. So support is needed, because there is a chance of social isolation. There's a chance of social isolation. So she needs support. So that support you can bring here, right? So support is required. Okay, support is required. Support is required for what? For managing activities of daily living. Support is required for performing performing activities of daily living. Maybe. So support is required for performing activities. What type of activities? General daily activities, routine activities. Okay, routine activities. So support is required for performing regular routine activities. So try to write whatever you want to write. Regular routine activities. Okay. So to establish and manage regular routine. Okay. Then next one. Next one is, so next one is here. Dietary, dietitian. So dietary and physiotherapy, both. Dietary and physiotherapy. Okay. The dietitian has, so supervised, low calorie, high protein, low cholesterol, gluten free diet should be provided as recommended by the, as supervised by the dietitian. Okay. Supervised by the dietitian and referred by doctor. Okay, fine. So you can check it out. So dietitian. So dietary requirements. You can write about the dietary requirements. So dietary plan, dietary regimen has been planned. Low calorie, high protein, low cholesterol, gluten-free diet has been recommended by the dietitian. Okay, you can write. So 7, dietary recommendations. Dietary recommendations. Recommendations have been provided by the dietitian. Dietary recommendations have been provided by the dietitian. So you can write about that. Next one, number 8. Physiotherapy sessions. Physiotherapy sessions or exercises have been physiotherapy sessions have been devised. Plan has been devised. Session or programs have been devised. Have been planned by the advised. Have been recommended or suggested by the physiotherapist. So I'm just giving you, you have to modify these. Don't write as they are. Physiotherapy sessions have been suggested by the physiotherapist. So how? Okay. you are implementing these into your sentences is very important. So body paragraph 2, and we'll be moving to body paragraph 3. Okay, next one. Number 9. Okay. 9. So regular monitoring of all these things: medication, dietary and exercise regimens is required. Okay, regular monitoring of medication, dietary and exercise regimens is required. Regular monitoring is required regarding medication, dietary and exercise. Okay, compliance with medication, dietary and exercise regimens. Regular monitoring is required regarding, okay, is required for regarding the compliance of to ensure compliance with medication, dietary and exercise regimens. So regular monitoring is required to ensure compliance with medication, dietary Okay. Right. Regular monitoring is required to ensure compliance with medication, dietary and exercise regimens. Okay. So this is the way how you can, these are the sentences which you can use. Now third paragraph you can write next. So 1, 2, 3 lines are here, and here are some lines. Okay. Okay. So a third paragraph. Now, okay, third paragraph you can write these things. So body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, and then, okay, some problems there. Say, yeah. Right. Then next. Yes, main body paragraph 3. Main body paragraph. Main body paragraph 3. Okay. This is what you can write here. Next one. Number 1. Okay. Number 1 is right. So you can write the other points. Case notes. Yeah. There's some got stuck. Okay. So we can continue. You can continue with the third paragraph, the remaining points. Some problem is there. Say so. Yeah. So here you can see the last one. You can write about the condition what she is in. Okay. She is all alone. She did not marry. So this is family background. Nobody is there. She never married and nobody is there with her. And she is living all alone. Okay. So now these things you can write. And then, so they are close by, but they are not staying there. And intermittent family relationship. Intermittent family relationship. And then apart from that, because of all these things, there is social isolation. So this is nobody is there. So she is lonely. So she has social isolation. So these are the points you can write. First one is this one. Okay. First one is she is not married. And then she's no problem. She doesn't depend on anybody. Financially independent. Okay. And she lives all alone. She lives all alone in her own house. Okay. Yeah, I cannot. She lives all alone in her own house. And then all others live in the close by area, but the relationship is intermittent. Okay. Relationship is intermittent. That's all. And then you can say now because nobody is there, there is a danger of social isolation. And therefore, okay. And therefore, so support is needed to arrange regular family visits, okay, and participation in social activities or something like that. So family visits, social activities, relationship with neighbors, encourage such things. Okay, that we can say, right? The next one, lastly, danger of social isolation. So these are the points which you can write. So complete this letter and submit. So who are the students? Vijay Rani, Prakash, Jennifer, Neha, and Larai.